Hey guys, Eric the Tech Goober here, and today I want to talk to you about computer memory, and I want to abolish the horrid misuse of that term. Memory is a term used to describe mainly two things on a computer. The first thing is your random access memory, as IT people know it, RAM. Your second thing is your hard drive space, or storage. The two get jumbled up a lot in common context, so it's really difficult to understand what a person means when they say, I think you should get some more memory. So what's the difference between the two? Well, RAM, or random access memory, the real memory, is some type of high-speed storage that your computer uses to power active applications. RAM comes in sticks that slide into your motherboard on your computer and provide super fast solid-state storage for all of your currently running applications. It fills cells with transistors and capacitors that then lose their charge after a period of time. But what it does allow is a computer to super quickly populate some data into an array of cells, and then read that data into active application contexts. Am I getting a bit too technical for you? Well, take a look at this picture. And now you see everything that's on the desk, or the things that you would be immediately using, is what's stored in your RAM. In the cabinet below the desk is the storage, or hard disk space, of your computer. Now, standard computers run a hard disk drive, or an HDD. An HDD consists of spinning disks and a needle. And that needle is allowed to touch the disks and create magnetic fields that alter what the disks are read as. So you get a bunch of binary bits that are on the disks, and then the needle can read and write to those disks to give you long-term storage. Now, storage is long-term. Eventually, you're going to put all of the stuff that you have on the desk into the cabinet. But the issue with that is that there's a bunch of action that's required to take things off the desk, put them into the cabinet, as well as take things out of the cabinet and put them onto the desk. That is the delay between when you access a file from your RAM and when you access a file from your hard drive. Now, I won't get into virtual memory because that'd be a bit too technical, but if you do want a video on it, let me know and I'll be sure to make one. Okay, so which memory do I need? How expensive is it, and where do I get it? That's a great question. If your computer is running slowly when you have a lot of applications open, say you're using Google Chrome and you have 15 tabs open and things are moving really slowly on your computer when you try to do other stuff. Or say you're watching a movie and using Microsoft Word, and then you launch your internet browser and everything just slows down a whole lot. That means you need more RAM, or random access memory. Now, RAM is fairly expensive, I might say. You would normally want 8 to 16 gigabytes of RAM in a modern day computer. Now, that can run you anywhere from 50 to 120 US dollars, depending on where you get it and what type of RAM it is. If it's RAM for a desktop computer, it's going to be a bit cheaper than RAM for a laptop. Now, that 8 to 16 gigabytes may not seem like a lot of space to you, but remember that RAM is super quick acting storage and does not actually hold anything long term. That especially doesn't sound good when your standard hard drive has around 1 terabyte of storage space on it, or 1024 gigabytes. If your computer's starting up really slowly, or when you launch an application, it's really chugging along, or when you search for files in your computer and it takes a really long time, that delay is on your hard drive. You, my friend, are due for an upgrade. Now, that could mean purchasing a new hard drive and moving all of your old content onto it. That new hard drive could have more storage space so you can stick more files on it, or the disks may spin faster so that you can access files and write to files a lot quicker. Or you could get an SSD, which has no spinning disks and uses a technology completely different to store all of your information. If you guys want a video on that, I have one coming up soon about the difference between a hard disk drive and a solid state drive. A good amount of storage to have on a hard disk drive is around a terabyte, or anything above a terabyte. If you've already got a terabyte of storage and you've filled it up all the way, you have two options. Your first option is to purchase a new, larger drive and move all of your data onto that new drive. Or you could purchase a second drive of varying size and slide it into your computer as well and start putting data on that second drive. That's what I do with my desktop. A new 1 terabyte drive should run you around $50 US, and every additional terabyte should be around $20 to $25 extra on top of that. So if I were to buy a 1 terabyte drive, it'd cost me $50. If I wanted 2 terabytes, it could cost me between $70 and $80. If I wanted 3, that's when you start breaking the 100 to 130 zone. Now, that's all the time I've got for today, but before I leave, I want to ask you guys a few quick questions. The first one, how much storage do you have on your computer? The second, how much RAM do you have on your computer? And the third, are you due for an upgrade? Let me know your answers in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to participate and help you guys out with what you need to upgrade your computer. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to learn some more cool tech stuff in not so confusing terms. Remember to leave a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you liked or disliked the video. Also, leave a comment if you have any questions or concerns, or even suggestions for some new videos. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Eric the Tech Guru, signing off.